I was a principal. But the reason why we used to complain is because when the children were in the classrooms, they would leave the classrooms dirty or disorganized. And the teachers the next day would complain. I was a principal at Edmondson and Sanchez, and I remember having to deal with all those complaints on a daily basis. So then 4 years ago when we took it over, actually this is our 5th year of taking over the program from Think Together, and we don't hear complaints. Sue, Jean, and Mark, they meet with the principals every other month when we have principals meetings, and we present information. They present information to the principals, and we don't hear complaints. Whereas before, we didn't even want to have any meetings because nothing was complaints. You all have done a great job, and I want to commend you. It's really wonderful.
You know, and as she says that, that explains a whole lot to me as to why the city wasn't allowed into the classroom. That explains everything. So hopefully we'll be able to work through those. I did want to say I'm so impressed with your pillars. We got to find a way to incorporate this somehow as a, we just recently as a council passed our code of conduct and code of ethics for ourselves and our organization, and I think this is something that we could move further out into the community and see, these meetings are good because I would have never known anything about this had I not had an opportunity to talk to your principal. So.
Marcel will buy them. I'll probably go buy Leonard one if you have a size.
Don't worry, I gotta buy them all, man.
So why don't we go ahead and move to question 3. What is one element or practice that stood out during your observation of the program?
One thing that I saw in each and every class, the students, whether they were in small groups or a large group, they were fully engaged in what they were doing. I seen the students working as a team in the large group with the teacher, and I'm really impressed with their interest and their commitment to continue learning in the after-school program. You guys are doing great.
I was impressed by the quality of instruction as well as the use of the whiteboards. And I commended one of the teachers how well organized it was. It was not messy, it was easy to read, and also by the way she outlined the different concepts, it was just great.
I think one thing as a principal that I think is also a celebration of that our students are kind of used to visitors, and it doesn't like throw them off, and they can stay focused. And yesterday we had 22 administrators from China come, and not only was it a super experience for them, but they just keep going. I mean, the academics, they just run and they're used to whether it's myself or new teachers coming in. And to see it in after school when they've had a long day already and today, I was really proud of them. And I know that goes along too with the procedures that are set by the after school staff. I think that's important.
The one element that stood out for me from classroom to classroom to classroom was the sense of peace. It's calm, it was nice, it's comfortable.
Because you teach high school.
Yeah. I get that about 15 minutes a day. No, it was good, especially after these kids have put in a full day, you know? So, and then also the quality of the instruction. I asked Rosa, where's that young lady teach at? And she, you know, I mean, there's our farm system right there.
I like hearing that.
I hate to cut this discussion short because I do want to honor all of your time.
We're just getting into it.
Please make sure that you include your feedback on the written feedback.